The next question says a circular disc X of radius r is made from an iron plate of thickness T, and another disc Y of radius 4r is made from an iron plate of thickness T by 4. Then the relation between the moment of inertia Ix and Iy is. Now in general, we know the moment of inertia for a disc is mr square by 2 when it passes through the center of mass and perpendicular to the plane. Since nothing is mentioned about the axis, we are assuming the standard axis. So over here it depends on mass, radius, but mass over here will not be constant because the thickness and the radius of both the discs are different. So let's convert this mass into volume into density into r square by 2. Now volume for a disc is nothing but area into thickness. Now area, we can say it is pi r square into thickness into rho into r square by 2. So finally the moment of inertia, we can say it is pi t rho r raised to 4 by 2. Now that means pi, rho and 2 for both the cases x and y are same because the material is same, which means Ix by Iy is Tx by Ty into Rx by Ry the whole raised to 4. Now the thickness for the x is given as T, whereas thickness for the y is given as T by 4. The radius for the x is given as r itself, and radius for y is given as 4r, whole raised to 4. So definitely this t and r gets cancelled. This 4 goes up, and this is 1 by 4 raised to 4 is going to be 128. Sorry, 256. So when you cancel this up, you get 1 by 64. And so we can say Iy is 64 times Ix.